This one is quite typical, but it is not maybe so straightforward, but I'll try my best to explain. So what's going on here? I'm in this workspace. I'm a company working with clients. So I have multiple clients, these guys, and I do some work for them, different projects, tasks in those projects. And I want to collaborate with these people, not just to share one thing here, one thing there. No, I want the full transparency, let's say. We have something from Xerox Spark, and I want them to be able to see all the work that we do for them, and to comment on this work, maybe to even edit some tasks. Now, how do I do that? How do I provide a good user experience for Jack? Now, it used to be quite a challenge, right? Because I want them, since they're collaborating intensely with me, I want them to actually see the views, the same views that I see, just with the data that is available to them. And let's say in this screen, I want them to see only projects and tasks of their company, not others, definitely. But I want them to see this view. So how do I do that? Previously, I had to resort to some workarounds. Like one nice workaround might be to create a smart folder on top of spaces that is called clients, and basically recreate the same kind of views, but make them mirrored views so they appear under all clients. Then share the client. I will talk through that in more detail in a minute. And then Jack will see this smart folder. That is still an option, but unfortunately it doesn't work all the time. And it also provides some clutter for the internal employees. You don't always need this client's smart folder. So how do I actually just unlock this space for them without oversharing? Another workaround used to be to create two spaces, one with data and another one with views. Don't share the space with the data, but share the one with views. Again, clutter. Again, not many architects came up with this solution on their own without our help. So what's going on now? Now I can share a space with a Jack, let's say with a viewer access. And there is this option, there is little cross. I can tell Fibery that, could you please not share all the data inside? Just the views. And I'll invite Jack. And now let's see how it looks like for Jack. So I have Jack's workspace, the same workspace, how it looks for Jack in a different browser. So you see, okay, they can see the space, but they obviously don't have any access to data yet. So now the second step is that I want to share specifically work of their company with them. Check out our guide about custom access templates. So I would actually extend access to this client entity, to projects inside, and to tasks inside these projects. So I'll share everything at once. I could have done it, by the way, using automatic sharing here, right? But I will be lazy this time. So let us refresh. And that's exactly what we wanted to achieve, right? So I don't see all other clients. I see all my tasks. I can assign people. So everything works. The user experience is decent because I can just see the same space. I can see all my tasks neatly sliced by projects. The difference is that the admin on the left can see all projects. from all clients, and I can see only from mine. I think that's pretty straightforward. So that's the most popular use case, is that a person has access to plenty of data inside a space, so it still makes sense to share views with them, but not all data is shared. Some subset, let's say. It might be, for example, for a game development studio, you develop many games and you want to share only one game and all the levels, assets, and features inside that game. This would be a pretty similar setup. Another case where this little cross here makes sense, if a space has a database that is not meant to be shared widely. So you can say, I'll provide viewer access on the space level, and then in each database, I would say, okay, so everyone can see this database, everyone can see this database, but not this one.